it's like a dream come true. I mean, growing up as a little kid and being around football, playing sports all my life, and just watching the national championship games on TV just growing up. I mean, you always wanted to be a part of that, and I mean, now it's reality, and I'm just excited about it. We all excited about it.
What kind of thing? I mean, the approach the team is taking now. This isn't just an average bowl game. You've been to bowl games. There's all kinds of stuff going around bowl games, some fun stuff to go around bowl games. This is kind of like a business trip, isn't it?
Right. I mean, it's definitely a business trip. We're going out there to win the national championship, and we preparing just to do that. I mean, we're taking it very seriously, like we always do, and we're just ready to get out there and play on our best ball game.
This team, of course, has a lot of depth at receiver, including you. What do you see as your role is right now here? Just be ready for when they call you.
Basically, my role is to just like you just said, be ready when they call my name. We all just be ready to make the play when they call our name.
What are you looking for in the next week? What kind of things are you going to be taking away with you from the preparation, the game itself? What are you looking for in this next week and a half?
Basically just knowing our opponent inside out. Just preparing as if we're gonna play the best player. The person that's across of us is gonna be the best player in the world, and that's how we gotta prepare. Like we're gonna play the best team in the world.
What kind of reaction do we get from folks back home when we home for Christmas and everything else?
I talked to a couple of my teammates back at Central, and they're just saying how I'll be the first player to play in the national championship from Phoenix City, and I mean, it's awesome, man. It feels great, I just want to get out there, and we just want to get out there and play our best game and bring it back home.
In case you're wondering, I got a text from somebody today that they named a new coach, Coach Lowe.
Did they?
That's what the text said.
Oh man, that's great.
There's a nice little Alabama connection too. Have you talked to?
I actually seen him when I went back home, but I didn't get a chance to speak with him. I'm pretty sure I'll be speaking with him very soon.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. What's been the best part of what's the best part of all this?
The best part about it?
The best part about it.
It's just I mean, Alabama is just so rich in tradition. I mean, and as far as just making it back to the national championship game and actually having a chance to bring it back home, bring it back to Tuscaloosa, I mean, it's just a great thing. I'm so glad to be a part of it.
Earl, when Julio went down, with the injury or got hurt, and then Colin Peak later this year, just how much has it just allowed you, Bart Ruiz-Mays, and some of the other guys, Darius Hanks, to really just make that receiving core be better than it was at the beginning of the season?
When those guys was kind of injured, I mean, it just gave other players the opportunity to just step up and showcase their talent. And I mean, and we did just that. I mean, when we didn't miss a beat when those guys was down, and like we have players that, I mean, that can play just on the same level as they are. I mean, so I mean, it's just a great thing.
How much is that a great weapon for this team, knowing that Texas just can't focus on Julio or Darius? You guys are pretty good as individuals.
It definitely puts a little burden on Texas, just knowing that they can't just key on one guy when everybody out there is capable of an explosive play at any time. So I mean, it just have to be on their toes and be prepared.
You guys have kind of had a chance to digest Texas on defense. What kind of have you seen from them? Obviously, their secondary has gotten a lot better this year from last year.
Right. Their secondary is great. They have 4 great guys, and basically all of those guys are great players. So I mean, we just have to be on our game. It's really not about them. It's about us and what we do, and we're just gonna be prepared to play our best game.
How do you guys not over-prepare mentally? I mean, obviously you guys are going through the motions and getting prepared to face a great team. It's basically a mirror image of yourself. But how do you guys keep from overthinking what you're doing?
Well, the coaching staff does a great job in just letting us know um, the answers to the test. I mean, basically, like I said, it's never about them. It's always about us. And all we have to do is go in and play our best game and be prepared to play our best game, and everything else will take care of itself.
Earl, by the time you play the game, it'll be 32 days between the SEC championship game and the national championship game. And, how are you guys as players just managing all that time? Because when you practice Monday through Friday, there's not a game on Saturday.
Well, when we first came back, we had our first team meeting after the SEC championship game. Coach Saban made a valuable point to us in saying the easiest way to get to that point, to the national championship game, is a straight line. And I mean, just doing everything right, doing everything you need. I mean, you're supposed to do, doing everything they tell us to do. And I mean, as long as we do that and follow Coach Saban's lead, we'll be fine.
How does that kind of layoff affect the quarterback and receiver's timing? And do you think that that's kind of gotten back in this week, maybe?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We've been working hard. Even the week after that, we was right back at it. You know what I'm saying? On our own, just making sure we don't lose no timing, and you know what I'm saying, making sure everybody on the same page. So, I mean, that won't be a problem at all.